Welcome or welcome back. My name's Joanne. Today's video is my next update in my Pan That palette for the year, and I am so excited. Y'all, I'm actually really happy with this progress. Well, with my main Pan That palette. Yeah. So, I guess without further ado and without rambling too much, let's get into my update. So, okay, I know I just said without rambling too much, but today I had to film at least 2 videos. I'm filming this video, and then I'm filming another video that is actually going to be on the back burner to edit. Yeah. And that one's going to be a long one. That one's my eyeshadow collection. So that one is going to be like my eyeshadow palettes, my eyeshadow sticks, my like cream eyeshadows. Potted eyeshadows, all eyeshadows are in there. Pray for me. It's gonna be a long video. But anyways, so for this video, again, it's my Pan That palette update. I'm so excited for this. Let me actually save this one. This is the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes palette. I am so glad that he brought this back, but I don't know if I would buy it again. I don't know. Maybe this is one that I would repurchase when the time comes. But I want to start with my little singles palette. I did not use either of my other Makeup by Mario palettes. I've decided I just want to focus on this one for now because I know when the summer comes around, I'm not going to want to use these kinds of shades anymore. And I'm probably going to use my Master Mattes palette more. But I'll talk about that more with this palette. So this is my singles palette, and this one did not have as much use either. I used Naked Eye one more time, but really what I wanted to talk about is the shade Fancy from my Natasha Denona I Need a Warm palette. Yeah, that I depotted. So this one I have used 3 more times for a total of 17 times. And this has like a really big dip in it. I think I can try to pan on this. This is not what I'm wearing on my inner corner today, but I think I want my goal for this next month to hit pan on this eyeshadow. I don't know if you can see how deep that dip is. I hope I'm close to pan. So that's gonna be my goal for this next month, is to hit pan on this one from this palette. And then once the summer comes around and I'm using more warm tones, I'm gonna be moving on to this shade, which is the shade Basque from Sydney Grace. I love Sydney Grace eyeshadows so much. They have 2 new palettes coming out, and I'm like, I kind of want them. Like, eyeshadow palettes still intrigue me, but at the end of the day, there's a reason I want to use singles more and just have singles, because you go through some shades quicker than other shades, so then you can just replace that one shade. I have to keep that in mind. So if you see me buy an eyeshadow palette, yell at me, please. Please. And again, I'm not going to talk about my other 2 palettes because I haven't even used them. So let's just jump right into my Ethereal Eyes palette. This is what I'm wearing on my eyes today, like fully. Well, not the eyeliner, but you know. So, are you guys ready? I have 1 new pan in this palette. How exciting! Oh my god. Love, 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 love. Okay, so this first shade, I can't believe I don't have pan on it. I have used this 4 more times for a total of 20 times, 20 uses, and it looks like I'm like halfway to pan. So that's kind of concerning. Yeah, I think it's because I use a big fluffy brush with this, so it just moves really slow. This second shade is my new pan. Do you see it? It's a pretty good size pan too. So this shade I used 4 more times for a total of 12 uses, and it took 9 uses to pan on it. I do use a brush with these shimmers now just because I want to get through them. You know, I'm still using as much product as I'm going to use, but yeah, I have a nice little pan in that one. And this one I've actually been using on my inner corners lately. This is normally a little too sparkly for my preference, but I'm like, you know what? To get more use out of it, I'm gonna use it on my inner corner. And it works well. Like, it's brightening, but again, I just don't like the sparkliness in my inner corner. But yeah, I'm really happy about that one. This third shade, I think the pan expanded like a tiny bit. Maybe, I don't know. I should really take pictures so I can compare. But this shade I have used 4 more times. No. Yes. This shade I have used 4 more times for a total of 18 uses. So I think there's like a hair of a difference in that one. Moving on to this shade, I am pretty sure the pan has expanded a little bit in this one. This one I have used 3 more times for a total of 6 uses. And this is the shimmer that's on my lids today. And then I did use this as like a transition blending out shade. And then we're gonna skip down to this shade. This shade I have used 4 times for a total of 17 uses. And I'm nowhere near pan on that one, y'all. This is the shade I use like on my outer corner and blend it into my crease. I'm so far away from pan on that one. I don't even know if I'm gonna hit pan on that this year. That is actually crazy. Yeah, so this has 17 uses on it. Honestly, not too much usage for a whole year's worth, but you know, it is what it is. At least it's getting use. And then the last shade that I'm focusing on is this shade, which actually I did not use this month. And I think I'm just going to save this for like the summertime because first of all, I think this is like an outlier in this palette. I don't think this goes well with the mattes in here. I think this is a little too warm toned. So my plan is to use this in conjunction with my Makeup by Mario Master Mattes when it does get warmer out. And I want to wear those warmer looks. That's when I'm going to focus on this one. So for now, I'm still going to focus on these 2 shimmers, probably mainly this one because this is my favorite shimmer in the palette and I would love to use that one up this year. And if I can hit pan on that Natasha Denona shade, I will move on to focusing on this one on my inner corner. But yeah, I'm just going to keep using this as a transition. This on like my outer corner. I'm loving this palette and I am so glad I'm loving this project because I tried this before. I think my downfall was that I didn't pick an everyday palette. The palette I chose before was my Adept Heather Austin palette and it had like 1 brown in it that I could use for everyday. And this one obviously is very neutral. You can use it for everyday, any like family gatherings, or if I'm going to see my boyfriend's family. This is the palette I reach for. So here we go. There's my update for Pan That Palette this year. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know how your Pan That Palette is going down in the comments. I would love to know. I hope you have a great day, a great night, whatever time it is for you. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.